Ted Scouten, he's just arriving on the scene right now. We're going to check in with him in just a few minutes so he can give us a ground picture of exactly what's going on and what he's been able to find out about this officer that was shot early this morning there near the Holiday Inn Expressway. We have not been able to confirm, but it appears it happened at the Holiday Inn Express there in Fort Lauderdale. So Ted is there live on the scene. Ted, good morning. What can you tell us?
Good morning. So the basics of this whole thing, we understand one officer was shot, a police officer shot, non-life-threatening injuries, was taken from here to the hospital. We can look over here, you can see all the vehicles, the police vehicles in the street. This is 17th Street Causeway, and you can see it is packed with police vehicles going all the way down toward the bridge that is eastbound down there. Most of the activity, from what we understand, is down there over by the hotel. We can see that there is a police mobile command set up there. That's where the SWAT team was kind of focusing earlier today. And as the SWAT team was focusing over in that area, from what I can see right now, we also have we saw some traffic coming on 17th Street here on the road that is just reopened to some of the traffic coming out of here from what I can see, but still really a big mess in this area here on 17th Street Causeway. This is giving you just another look at all of the police vehicles in this area. Definitely, if you have any business in this area, you're going to want to postpone it or at least call and say you're not going to make it on time, because this is all shut down, especially the going eastbound toward the beach. That is what shut down. This comes at a time, of course, we're in spring break, so this is a very heavily traveled corridor as people try to get out to the beach. But right now, traffic is not going anywhere in the eastbound lanes.
Ted, can you hear us?
I got you.
Okay, what can you tell us? We've seen people walking around the area. How does the scene look at this point?
Well, it's kind of strange because there are people just kind of walking around. Yeah, and people are walking around the area. We're still seeing police vehicles going down on the east side of 17th Street Causeway, but they have not cordoned off the area at this point. Maybe further down by the Holiday Inn. That may be more where it's cordoned off. But in this area where we are right now, there's big plazas on both sides of the street. Those plazas are both active. There's customers and both of them people walking around.
Hey Ted, and you've been a reporter here, you know Broward County very well. Talk about the area there at Southeast 17th, right near the causeway. We've seen a lot of folks outside of the hotels there. We've been mentioning this is a part of spring break time. Just in your experience here, tell us just about the folks that are in this area, at this time of the year.
So what we have in this area is a lot of people who are going in and out on cruises. There's also several hotels here where you have cruise ship passengers. I'm sure right now you have some spring breakers spilling over onto the mainland who are staying in this area. It's a very active area, especially for tourists. A lot of restaurants over here, a lot of stores and shops where people can come and grab things if they're on a cruise or before they go on to a cruise. But especially this time of year, as we were saying, this part of the 17th Street is very busy because this is one of the main thoroughfares to the beach coming from the south. You have 17th Street, you have Las Olas, and you have Sunrise in the main part of the beach. This is very heavily traveled. You can see up there where the causeway is, people go over that causeway and then they're on Fort Lauderdale Beach. So this is a main route for people.
And we see we've seen some people with their luggage possibly waiting to check into the hotel. Have you been able to speak with any of the customers waiting to? There you see them with their luggage just waiting to check into the hotel. Have you been able to speak with any of them, or you may want to try to speak with them and where they're coming from? And
yeah, there's some people coming up toward us right now that perhaps we can talk to see what's going on with them. Sometimes people do drag their luggage around this area as they're checked out of the hotel, but they're waiting for transport to the airport. But let me see if I can find out what these folks are doing over here.
Yeah, maybe they've been getting some information from the hotel saying to stay away or what's happening exactly. Yeah.
I'm with Channel 4. We're on the air right now. Were you coming from the hotels down there?
No. We're just from TGM Beach, Arbor Beach.
Got it. Okay, thank you. More folks over here with with their suitcases and carrying their suitcases behind them. Let's walk up to these folks here and see if they can tell us anything about what they may have seen down there.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting to have to check in, or if they were blocked off and they had to walk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with Channel 4. We're on air doing our coverage. Were you all coming from that area there?
Yeah, we were in the hotel, and we were cordoned off into one of the little meeting rooms. They say something else was going on. We weren't sure what was going on, and later we heard there was a shooting, possible window was shot. We didn't know for sure, but then we heard that an officer was shot, and that the perpetrator might have been shot too. But that's about all we know. We're trying to make a cruise ship. I'd like to be able to stay and talk more, but good luck.
Did you hear any gunfire?
No, we didn't. There's no gunfire.
So, ma'am, you were saying, so you were in the hotel and they told you they cordoned you off?
Yeah, we were eating breakfast and they told us to go into an enclosed room, and they directed us where to go. And we sat in there till they told us it was okay to go back to our rooms.
Now you're telling us that you are going onto a cruise ship.
Yeah, we're trying to get to Uber but I don't know how our Uber's going to get to us right now to get to the cruise ship.
How frightening was it as this is all going on as you're there on vacation?
It wasn't frightening.
Concerned, of course. We were a little concerned, of course, because we didn't know what was going on. So. But luckily and hopefully nothing too bad happened to either one of the people involved or whoever. So we got to make a cruise ship. I wish I could stay longer.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're safe. Are you with the same group here?
Yeah, we're with the same group.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, we're with Channel 4. We're doing our coverage about what's going on. Were you down there when all this was happening?
No, we're not interested. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
And Ted,
we're seeing here
and Ted, that's a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's a problem. A lot of people, this is checkout time. Checkout is at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock this morning, so a lot of people are trying to leave, trying to catch their cruise ships. So what's the best way and what's happening for them to get to their destination?
Well, at this point, it appears that they're going to have to walk to get there. But I can tell you, this side of 17th Street, the westbound lanes, this is now open. We're seeing all the traffic coming through here. So that's going to start to get things moving. Okay, and we're going to send it back to you for right now.